Ladies and gentlemen, my snow globe diorama, and I started with the Ma.k or SF3D or Maschinen Krieger. I started with the 35th scale Fireball Prowler, which these are pre-painted, more of a vinyl figure than actual an assembly model kit. And mine was the Screaming Skeleton, and I went ahead and primered him off screen and painted him in a I want to say a sea color. The fireballs are these versions are the space type, and I thought they'd make really good underwater and aquatic because they already got the I want to say the oxygen for the space, and they'd have it for the underwater missions as well. So it's kind of a sticking with the navy colors. Did a blue gray for the base coat. Mixed in a little blue with the gray, and did a somewhat of a wavy camo on there. It's kind of a, when I do camo, it's very, very subtle. You should be able to see it within the light, unless you're actually like copying a standout pattern. But I did get the pattern on here. One thing I like to do is I like to add a color that's just random off, and or like a replacement pad. That's what I did. That's a little bit of an orange. If you want it more brighter, you'd have to paint that white, then put the orange on top. I like the more dulled down, subtle type. Plus, it's going to be in the globe, so I didn't go over detailed on the painting. There is a lot of like scratches and scuff marks I did put on there. I think all machine Kriegers should be well worn, and I try to do it everywhere on some of the things that stick out, and just random places that wear would actually occur on the suit. So I did get that pretty much painted. One thing that I have to figure out, and I've read and watched a lot of videos, this thing's going to be submerged in water all the time. So that's painted in acrylics, and over time it would basically erode it or wash it off. So I'm just about done finishing painting him, and I'm going to spray him with a polyurethane from head to toe, and let that dry, and that should seal the paint in, and should, I'm going to say, repel the water off of him. It shouldn't eat away the paint job. So polyurethane gloss coat on him, and then we will continue on with the base. And speaking of the base, I did have to add a riser, because if you put him in the base, it would have been about like that. This way it raised it up, and I will glue the figure on there on the base there, and he should be about equal in the middle. However, I did put the riser on the base, and I actually what? Go on. The my new little cat likes to talk and want attention. So I did get the riser on, and again did a 3D print of a basically of a gaming base. I don't know who made this, but I glued that on. It fit perfectly, and that's a foam EVA foam riser. Instead of like the water like sucking in the foam, I sealed it with epoxy sculpt to give it a rough texture, and then I took quick seal and did a coat around there that should prevent it from seeping in. And I did it also, you probably might be able to see, I did a seam around the foam, and did a little drop of super glue on here, and made that actually a very, very tight bond. So that is ready for painting, and I wanted to show the Flex Seal and the epoxy sculpt before I paint, because it's just going to be basically a flat earth and a little bit of washes, and then we'll basically get Mr. Ma.k guy on there like so. And then hopefully the next video, I'll get him secured on here, get the base painted, and then we'll shove it in there and add. It's an underwater scene, so I'm not going to actually do snow. I want to do, if I do a snow one, I want a snow scene. But I'm going to probably end up doing, I'm going to do glitter, and I'm leaning towards the bluish ones. Make it like a, I want to say an alternate planet underwater, you know, just kind of something like that. Again, for my first snow globe, so probably go with the blues or mix and match and see what happens and see how that turns out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Painting the SF3D or Ma.k Maschinen Krieger 135th scale suit. And there it is. And we're working on the base. You got to steal the show. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.